The people in Iran, they were expecting this. They were waiting for this.
It's the moment Saman Hutman says he and millions of Iranians have been waiting for. A chance for freedom after decades of regime rule.
People in Iran, they are happy, they are chanting, they are celebrating this operation. And the reason is just so simple. They know there is one more step for liberation.
The U.S. and Israel led military strikes on Iran last night. The second time in less than a year, all three nations have been involved in conflict. Unrest has filled Iran for months after multiple protests against the government and the economy. In January, multiple outlets reported a government crackdown on those protests, where many were killed by security forces, with the death toll estimated in the tens of thousands. Hutman, who has attended many of the local protests on Vancouver Island against the Iranian regime, says every demonstration has led to this.
The people are feeling that we getting to that moment that we will dismantle, like this attack will dismantle the armed forces, and for sure that will give the people in Iran to eventually get their freedom back.
We do feel that it's the last battle, but we are very worried. Of course, we want to see a peaceful transition.
Kian Pakdel of the Iranian Canadian Cultural Society of Vancouver Island hasn't spoken with family or friends in Iran in a few days due to an internet blackout. But as casualties start to rise in the wake of the latest attacks, he's calling for the U.S. and Israel to prioritize the safety of Iranians.
It is in our hands, and it is our ultimate task to end this regime. And the glory of ending this regime will be for us, people of Iran, not for any external country.
What happens next is unknown. David Black with Royal Roads University noting there are only air attacks right now, and the next few days could determine the future of the country.
I think we're at the cusp of whether this is just, kind of an attempt to kind of just suppress the Iranian military and send a message to the regime. But what is in the offing is the question of whether this goes further and becomes a land-based invasion.
And tomorrow, a public gathering is planned in front of the BC legislature starting at 2 p.m., where many Iranians are expected to attend with a revised sense of hope.